Hey this is Dave Decide. Today we have to get into the recent Charlie Puth and Jungkook collab and why people are thinking this might not happen anymore. Also wanted to get into Jungkook believed to be dating a man by a waiter. And finally, JHope saying a man's crotch is nice. So, hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. The first thing we need to talk about is JHope and what he said. Recently, a lot of BTS's older clips have been resurfacing, and that includes some of the shady stuff. I'm kidding. Definitely not shady, but absolutely hilarious and maybe a little sus. But if you aren't aware, BTS for the past day or so ended up dropping some clips and footage that was not expected and not on the calendar. So armies were not expecting this and not ready for all the never before seen footage of their older eras. They released some older dance practices and that stuff, but of course this means there is going to be a tremendous new amount of eyeballs back on the older work and older clips, which will bring up older clips and funny moments. A lot of the reality show and older moments of BTS, which I do react to on my Patreon, and if you want to see funny moments and join the boys on their adventure from some Bon Voyage episodes, which I will do more of, Run BTS, In the Soup, etc. So if you want to watch that with me, check out my Patreon, link below. Now this clip that I want to talk about came from either a fan sign or press conference. BTS were all lined up. This was from the Map of the Soul 7 era, and the members were looking over the posters and pictures that were put up. JHope ended up grabbing one of the boards with the members' photos on it and pointed towards Suga. He ended up saying that Suga has nice thick thighs and nice legs, and then even said Suga's crotch was charming. Jimin could not help but laugh over this, and it's moments like this that are added to the BTS gay moment compilation videos on YouTube. So there's so many cute and funny moments where BTS says something that makes you double take and be like, wait a minute, what did you just say? That was weird, but can you say it again? And of course, this moment with JHope is just one that armies love. There's no doubt that the boys know how to appreciate the male body or their own body when you work in the industry where you yourself is the art. It's the thing that people look at. You have to understand what it is someone is looking at you for. Is it the crotch area? Is it Suga's big thighs? So it's something the members can look at to know what to market. I know it sounds weird, but if they know that Jungkook has the best abs, then of course they're mainly just going to have Jungkook flash his abs. We love seeing moments like this, and it's absolutely hilarious. There was an older moment of Jungkook and Jimin eating at a restaurant. This was from Bon Voyage Season 3 of Malta. Bon Voyage, if you don't know, is a show where the boys travel and it's vlog style. So it basically feels like you're tuning into your favorite travel blogger and seeing their funny and cute moments. In Season 3, I believe they were in Malta, which is a very nice place, and we got to see them go out and eat at a restaurant. I think the staff who organizes the show also enjoys seeing the members struggle with speaking English, because why mostly send the boys places that don't speak any Korean? Although most places in the world, the native language is not Korean, so I guess there wouldn't be much of a show. Jungkook and Jimin sat down at a restaurant and ordered their meal. Jungkook ordered the ribeye and the risotto. And the waiter was trying to say that as a starter, he will get his risotto and then the main course would be the ribeye. And basically asked if that is what Jungkook wanted. But those are a lot of words for someone who doesn't understand the language, and the phrase main course is kind of a difficult word to understand what it means for non-native speakers, because main and course, neither of them mean food. Jimin clarified that the two do not speak English, and the waiter decided that he will bring out the meal and just kind of make the decision for them. Jimin also added that it would be nice if the meal can all come out together. In Korean culture, there is less of this appetizer, first course, main course type of dining. It's usually all at once and then everyone just shares. And it's a very fun way to eat. I would encourage everyone to try it if you've never done it. Everyone at the table orders something they like, and then everyone puts it in the middle, and you all get to share and try everything that is ordered. Almost like a big Thanksgiving meal. But anywho, it seems like Jungkook and Jimin are not familiar with the more American or European way of dining, and Jimin wanted the food to all come out at once. Jungkook, not knowing much English, decided to tell the waiter in English, together, bam. Of course, people thought that the waiter immediately thought that Jungkook was trying to say that the two were dating, because the waiter gestured together as in both of them, not the food. But I do think the waiter understood that Jungkook meant food, because they were just talking about food. What gay couple goes around and says that the two are dating to the waiter? It's none of anyone's business. So I think the waiter could conclude Jungkook meant food. But it was definitely funny. This is definitely a clip that is used when people ship Jimin and Jungkook together, and it's quite funny how people already think they're dating, and then you have moments like this that are quite funny. As far as the waiter trying to be nice and trying to understand, since they both know little English, I would say this is one of the nicest. I've seen waiters be quite rude when you don't know the language, and I am glad, as far as BTS's dining experience goes, they were treated nicely even if they didn't know English. We love seeing moments with Jimin and Jungkook and them being super charming and funny. These are one of the moments where ARMYs replay over and over again, and when they're feeling sad, they will watch. It's always a good laugh. We love seeing the members on their own, as well as this is why a lot of ARMYs are pushing for more solo moments. Jungkook recently had a rumor where it was believed he flew out early to the US to meet Charlie Puth and do a collab with him. They both were in New York at the same time, and of course Charlie has been teasing this idea that it might be a BTS collab. And a clip came out where Charlie was speaking with Jojo from KiisFM Radio, and Jojo asked Charlie about the rumors involving a BTS collab and if that was true. Charlie basically said that he doesn't know when it will come out, as maybe Big Hit needs to approve it, I don't know. And I think he forgot that the news was never officially announced by anyone and that no one knows for sure. But then Jojo was like, so there is a collab with BTS, and then they both stopped talking. So we know that there is a collab, but the interesting thing is the internet took it as BTS as 7 members will all be collabing with Charlie. This makes no sense to me, because why did Jungkook leave early? Because if it's all 7, then they should all be in the music video or on the track. But also, what kind of track is that? I mean, I'd be excited, but there's no way to do an 8-person collab and then still say that BTS is just featured, although Coldplay did it, so maybe it's possible. But I do think the collab is just with Jungkook. People online, however, were pretty sure or upset and said that it was going to be all of the members, and while I am sure featuring all of the members is a great thing, people were hoping for more Jungkook solo music, and they want to hear more of Jungkook's amazing vocals. And people were accusing HYBE of hating Jungkook, saying that if Jungkook doesn't get his solo collab, that HYBE must really dislike Jungkook so much as to not allow him to solo collab. However, this is a weird conclusion to jump to, because I don't think HYBE would hate Jungkook if all of the members ended up being featured instead of just him, because Jungkook has openly talked about wanting all the members there and leaning on the other members for performances and just having his brothers there. For Jungkook's song Euphoria, he actually had all the members heavily featured in the music video, which shows that even when he's doing solo work, he would prefer the members to be there. And the members feel the same way. Suga, or August D, and his music video for Daechita, and I'm sure Jungkook really wanted to be in it, and so Jungkook was featured in the video. So my point is, if the collab ends up being a BTS and Charlie collab, this is likely their collective decision and something they all want to do. And Jungkook would never be upset that the other members are featured and it's not just him. Should Jungkook get a solo collab or more solo songs? Sure. He has a great voice, but only if he really wants to. Right now, it seems his mind would be there with the rest of BTS, and he wants to do things with BTS. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think HYBE ended the potential of a Jungkook solo collab? Do you think the waiter was thinking that Jungkook and Jimin were dating? And how do you feel about these funny moments and sometimes questionable BTS moments? Do they make you laugh? And do you go back and watch them sometimes? Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos. Link down below. I think it's just a lovely comment right here. Love you. Bye.